Hello, hello, hello. It is Mama Castro with Earthside Harmony. Today we are talking about birthing in a hospital during this pandemic. So, just trying to help my moms kind of be at ease. I know we'll be supporting some others virtually, so it's important for us to kind of mentally prepare before we go into the hospital. So, we're going to start with our five lovely tips today. Sorry. Our five lovely tips today. Number one, our first thing is education. You need to know the hospital policy at the moment. Things are changing day by day. Some are letting support people in, some people aren't. So it's very important that you know the hospital's policy before you go. Also, know what is necessary versus what is being pushed. I am hearing that some moms are being encouraged to be induced if they're going to the hospital, even though they might not quite be ready, but just to not have to have mom come back. So it's very important for you to understand and ask questions about what is necessary versus what is just kind of being pushed on you in this moment because there is a lot going on. Also, in the education piece, understanding what is good quality care. Now, we do have a lot of things going on, but that does not mean that you should be mistreated or that your care should be lessened in any way. So, it's very important for you to know what is expected of the hospital staff, what is expected of your physician, your OB, your midwife. Um, Also, it is very important for you to understand how to labor. So, if you are one of my moms, of course, we are going over the stages of labor and what we're doing at that moment. But it's very important for you to understand what is going on with your body during each stage and just being educated in the different levels that you're going to be going through while birthing. All right, number two, ask your doctor what has changed for them after the virus. So, are your routine appointments changing? Are they not seeing patients right now? Is it only emergency? Some doctors having moms just go straight to the ER and not even seeing them in the office. Um, if you are showing any kind of signs of sickness, that might mean that after you birth, your baby will be immediately separated from you. So you just need to kind of ask the doctor what are some things that have changed for them and for you as far as the process is concerned because of this virus. Number three, when do I need to come? So, this is one reason why I think it's very important to have a birth worker such as myself there for you because we can do things like labor at home and then you just go to the hospital when it is absolutely necessary and then we can kind of switch to virtual support. But it's very important to know when you go to the hospital, when it is time for you to go to the hospital. Your staff is kind of overworked, got a lot of things going on right now, so it's just very important for you to be prepared. Um, know where you want to do most of your laboring, and kind of make a plan accordingly. Number four, if it is an option, we want you to come in late and get discharged early. So as soon as it's safely possible for you to leave with your baby, I would ask the doctor when you could do that. So we know that after you birth the baby, there is just a lot of monitoring. So as I said, as soon as it's safely possible, I would like to. I would prefer to be discharged from the hospital as soon as possible. So just think if that is something that you would like to consider as well. You know, you go in there when it is basically time, when it's go time, you're definitely in active labor, you're definitely ready to go, and then, try to leave as soon as you can, kind of get out of that environment and get into an environment that you know that you can contain and keep safe. The last one, number five, is to update your birth vision. So, has anything changed in your plan because of the virus? So, if it has, you need to make sure you update that. You need to make sure you update it with your OB, your midwife, and whoever else will be involved in your birth. So, to recap, we have Number one, make sure you educate yourself. Number two, what has changed? You're asking your provider to update you, and and also looking at the hospital to see what has changed. Number three, when can I leave? And number four, in late, out early. Number five, update your birth vision. So those are my 5 tips for birthing in a hospital during this pandemic. I am Mama Castro. Hope this helped. Let us support you today. Can't wait to talk to you. Have a great day. Goodbye.